big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. All prepaid. What you? I'm on it, break, no side, not about these ways. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Star boy excellence. Them other guys irrelevant. They all on. Zoe Kravitz half white, half melanin. Baby face and a white gold tooth cap. I treat the waiter nice, she loved that. I mix the blueberry pie. It's not what I wear, it's how I rock that. If I can buy that twice, I'll cut that. Sweet 110, spot that, chop that. Tryna lock me, I have to tell her it's not that. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay. Run it like relay, bro, you ain't got it like this. In my part C straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. I'm a #1 like you say. Used to kick ball on the estate back then. T90s with the Levi's matching. Rips in the denim, that's classic. Beats get wrapped like Futamaki, that's a sushi roll. I'm a young CEO, gotta do as you're told. Gotta act your stat, gotta play your role. I was OT, all shutting down shows from A to B, long way to go. About time they know about me. Hello, the jiggle and clap, jello. I've been on top, where they at? Below, presidential flow, Marilyn Monroe. I got pounds, got euros, stacking them both. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay. Run it like relay, bro, you ain't got it like this. In my part C straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And coming up next is the Commanders' star linebacker. He's been one of his team's best defenders all season, with 11 sacks so far this year. It's the Commanders and the Saints, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Superdome in New Orleans. Today, we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New Orleans Saints. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams.
The visiting Commanders, it's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here come the Saints for their opening drive. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
I guess we have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he'd probably just tell him, listen, you want to get involved?
Go out.
Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
Here we go. Here we go. Check white. Check pink. Smith red.
On first down, Jensen. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. You talk about this Washington defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago. And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Black swap. Ready?
Throwing again. Jensen. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
Check White. Check.
Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So here's... And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL. Their 3rd-year quarterback.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Now he's free up the right sideline. He's to the 20. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
Panther 11. Go.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. throwing on first down. Jensen. That is caught. Westbrook's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team would say, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor, and that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Taking it about the 16. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Again, it's Newsom. And this is going to be a Commander's 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run it with Newsom. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Newsom on the carry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Now Newsom. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
128 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
They'll set up a throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Saints again ready to go on offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
Here we go, set. Check white, check pink, Smith red, yellow, lining.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You talk about this Washington defense. They've been very good this year against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Jensen. Wide open receiver, complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 49 yards. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Again, it's Taylor. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. The kick by Elliott is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
So here's Washington now to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now a handoff up the middle. Newsom, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down, Washington.
They'll keep it on the ground. Newsom. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Up the middle they go. Newsom. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 145 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. On 3rd down, Newsom. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. Big yardage that time for Washington. And even 40 yards. They'll try to run this one in. And just Just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Commanders are able to add on to that lead. Back to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The New Orleans offense set to take over. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Off the play fake. Jensen. They'll get this off to Taylor. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Back to throw. Jensen. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 20. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Shut up.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down now. Newsom. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. On 1st down, Newsom. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
18 Rattler.
Played over the middle. That's Owens. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down and an exhale there as they convert on 4th. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Looking left side, and it's complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll look to throw again. This is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders continue to pull away here in this first half. Back to throw again. And he's got it. So the try for two successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Ready, set.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively off. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jonathan Taylor in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
Bronco switch.
And the lead is down to 20. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. That's going to be taken in inside the 5, but the fair catch will move it out to the 25-yard line.
Ready? Trap 50, trap 50. 18, pioneer.
They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom. Of course, while we're in the bathroom, grand slam home run.
Well, it tends to happen that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, my dad still hasn't forgiven me.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Commanders up first on offense as we begin this third quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Okay, ready?
3rd and 3.
Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble. They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
Come on.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
Smith, red. Yellow, Lonnie. Black swap.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Watch out now.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ready.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
Off play action. Jensen. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Pulled in at the 24. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense set to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff up the middle. Newsom. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Newsom. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 212 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Hustle.
Up the middle they go. Newsom. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Greg Newsom up to make the stop.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
2nd down and 6 now. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
5 yards on the play.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Commanders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They run once more with Taylor. Good footwork at the 30. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. Washington on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line.
Check pink. Smith red. Yellow. Lonnie. Black swap.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And the stop. At the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Green, blue, check. Switch, yellow.
Operating from the gun, Jensen. He completes it to Westbrook, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
52.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, Jensen. The open man is Westbrook. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. It's the fullback, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Elliott good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
And he will make it to the 20-yard. Further. Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Now this throw caught left side and out across midfield down to the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. He'll drop to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
18 Rattlers. 19 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him.
All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Jensen. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it under pressure, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. This is fielded at the 27. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Saints are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this? Analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Now 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Jensen. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Check. Switch. Yellow. Check white. Check pink.
On 1st and 10, Jensen. He finds his man, complete. It's Barnett. Big strides, look at him go. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 70 yards.
Smith, red. Yellow, line, black swap, opposite, green, blue, check.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
18, pioneer.
Back to throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. Look at the big fella go. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Washington, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to turn it around.
Stop, here we go, bucket off the pick and roll. Shame, gotta go, we don't move it scary. Last time